Subway $5 footlongs famous. So to thank you, we're making any regular footlong a $5 footlong. Get that? Any regular footlong, piled high with flavor, $5. Join the celebration.
Left-wing men have terminally low testosterone. And we've been able to cover this. It's its own pandemic. I mean, the real pandemic are men like this who decide that because they want to try and get some chick who looks like an orc or an orca, that they are going to like fight the power. I don't know, dude. I'm not sure. This guy, for instance, is one of our favorite left-wing archetypes. The left-wing protester. I've been protesting. Well, what happened to this guy protesting in LA?
I shot me in the nuts. And now I'm losing a ball. Surgery is tomorrow.
So fact check. Guy has on these pink painted fingernails. Did he ever have any balls? I don't know. I'm not going to be the one to do the fact check. But I am here to tell you that there is a real problem with soy beta rage on the left. And it's a true crisis, but it is also a hysterical crisis. It ends in some really funny videos like this. A man caught throwing a Subway sandwich at federal officers in Washington, D.C. He has now been charged with a felony, but I think the original crime is obviously going to be the fact that this man clearly has some real deep-seated mommy and daddy issues. Let's go ahead and watch the original video.
President Trump has vowed to make DC.
Boys, grab me the video. I need the video of a man running around and screaming at the officers, please. So this is Judge Janine responding. That's what I need. I need the clip of the man roaming the streets, screaming, taunting, raging, hysterically shrieking at the officers. I need it, and I need it now. Let's go. Let me know when you got that, Klein. Let's just load it up as a play-beside. Yeah, I need the original clip here, please. Going to be very important to play. There you go. That's it right there. ALX just sent it. Please load that. Thank you. I'm going to show you guys the full breakdown. I mean, listen, you know what? It's live. Sometimes they get an asset wrong. There it is. Pop it up. Here we go.
You see these fascists right here in our
fascists?
Fuck you! Fuck you, fascists! Shame! Shame! Shame!
Oh!
Back up! You!
Motherfucker! Oh!
Oh! Oh! It's fucking gun! It's fucking gun! It's fucking gun!
Could you imagine being that thing's parents? Because I can't call him a man. You're not a man. You're just not. If you're limp-wristedly raging in favor of the machine, you're raging in order to have Washington, D.C. be a crime-addled hellscape that nearly killed my family and has killed many other families. Many don't escape Washington, D.C. It has the murder rate much higher than most third world failed states. But that's what this man is fighting for, right? This man is fighting for more little black kids to be just like shot in drive-by shootings. That happened on my block, by the way, with regular occurrence. That's what he's fighting for. This is what these people are. It's grotesque. He's fighting for more homeless encampments. More on that in just a second. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we just found out that Cuckboy here was actually a DOJ consultant. 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 It's a contractor, man charged with felony for assault, hitting federal agents with a Subway sandwich. His name is Sean Charles Dunn. He's 37. And Janine Pirro said in a statement that the police are not out there to get pushed around or beat up. He attacked him with a Subway sandwich. This individual, look at this, even during the, the receding hairline, all of it. The receding hairline, the beta soy rage, the mommy and daddy issues, all of it is just archetype stuff. It really, just, and there we go. Of course, here he is outside of the subway. Look at this, outside of the subway. Got it. Outside of the subway and the gay bar. Got it. Okay. Yeah. Perfect. What a perfect DC scene here. So apparently, this individual is a federal employee working at the DOJ. Absolutely remarkable, this story. This was explained to us by Harmeet Dillon on our morning show. I guess we'll let Judge Janine take it away first, explaining what's going to happen here to Mr., and let's name and shame here, Sean Charles Dunn. Take it away.
Safe and beautiful again. And as part of his effort to fight crime, he's bringing in our federal law enforcement partners like FBI, ATF, DEA, or Park Police, everybody to help the Metropolitan PD fight crime. And the president's message to the criminals was, if you spit, we hit. Well, we didn't quite do that the other night when an individual went up to one of the federal law enforcement officers and started jumping up and down, screaming at him, berating him, yelling at him. And then he took a Subway sandwich about this big and took it and threw it at the officer. He thought it was funny. Well, he doesn't think it's funny today because we charged him with a felony, assault on a police officer. And we're going to back the police to the hilt. So there. Stick your Subway sandwich somewhere else.
You know what? You can say so much about this administration, but at least we're going to have a fun time. At least it's going to be entertaining. Harmeet Dillon talking about this case on our morning stream, saying some have said this was assault with a deli weapon. No joke to assault law enforcement. FAFO, says Harmeet. Here's what Harmeet had to say on our morning show. Let's rock and roll. Telling me that the man in the salmon-colored shirt here is a DOJ contractor?
Yes, the man in the salmon-colored shirt with the effete gesture there of throwing a Subway sandwich was a DOJ contractor. He is no longer.
Incredible. And can you give us any further circumstance here? He's just attacking the police out of what? Blind rage? Out of like anger that they
solidarity.
Exist?
Let me tell you something.
Yes.
Woke leftists all over the United States have come to believe the rhetoric that somehow, he's a white man, clearly. They're oppressors and they need to somehow pay penance for that. So they engage in stupid stunts like this, and that could have hurt somebody. That could have hit an officer in the eye and wounded them, or worse, or he could have had a projectile in there. So we have zero tolerance for that kind of nonsense. Nobody should feel comfortable attacking our law enforcement. And, he's a moron and he'll pay the price for that.
Excellent. Oh, wonderful. Let me know when we can go cover this case. I would like to sit and listen to the explanation as to why you would attack with a deli weapon. They're lucky they weren't in Florida. I'll play you a clip in just a moment of a Florida sheriff explaining what would happen if you were to hurl an object at an officer here in the state. First off, let's go through and check out some of the viral comments about this. Again, ladies and gentlemen, this just happened. The FBI arrested this individual last night. He has been charged with a felony assault on a federal officer. This is a federal case. These crimes happened inside of the District of Columbia. And Sean Charles Dunn is done. Let me just tell you what. DC, it's all on camera, right? You're not going to be able to skate on this one. Foot-long felony, okay. Let's see. Cashwell saying the overnight data in DC, FBI and our partners made 45 arrests, 29 immigration-related, 16 tied to violent crime. Now ICE is cooperating with the DCPD. That's amazing. Talk about a club sandwich. Am I right, folks? Okay. If you touch any law enforcement officer, we will come after you. I just learned about this defendant. Worked at the Department of Justice no longer, says Pam Bondi. Not only is he fired, he's going to be charged with a felony. This is an example of the deep state that we've been up against. I mean, can you imagine? Like, you hate Washington, D.C. so much, you hate law and order so much that you're going to assault an officer, and you work at the DOJ? The U.S. officer attorney is getting charged and getting completely destroyed. The video is priceless. It is really funny. Turns out foot-long felons also worked at the DOJ and was fired this morning. Not a good day for the deep state.